In this new video, we will see 10 things that will never be added to Minecraft. Number 10. The update that cannot exist. The updates are one of the most anticipated things by the entire community. But did you know that Mojang workers have revealed what update will never come to Minecraft? I will tell you the story. Everything starts on the social network Twitter, where the renowned YouTuber DocCam77 publishes the following tweet of his profile. Minecraft 1.20 should be the quality of life update. In a few words, he suggests that the next update will be the famous performance and books update. The interesting thing about all this is that a developer named Maria Lemon replied, "That is not very marketable, not sexy enough," and the YouTuber responds, "The funny thing is, this would be the most hyped and most anticipated update ever, and would cause a huge resurgence of Fnatic players, literally the biggest possible win." The developer Maria replies, "Yes, but trying to sell this to the business part of the company and make cool videos and so on it will not be easy. I don't know how easy an update to fix the bugs will ever come, but this is not bad. If one day they make an update with many bug fixes, they will necessarily add new content, such as the B update, which focus on fixing bugs, but they ended up adding the Bs to obviously sell more and not look like an empty update." Number 9. The zombie that was never added. Did you know that Notch, when he was creating Minecraft, had a crazy idea to make lava zombies? In one of his old posts, he commented, "I keep imagining monsters for Minecraft world. Maybe a lava zombie will be epic, and we are going to have lava zombies in the game." But at the end, Notch decided not to add them. He probably realized this wasn't a good idea. After that post, Notch ended up adding the normal zombies, and for now, the lava zombies have been completely ruled out. Number 8. Don't confuse the pie with a pumpkin. If we put pumpkin, sugar, and an egg on the crafting table, you will get a pumpkin pie. But just in case, do you know the story of the pumpkin pie? Okay, it all begins with the developer Jeb. In 2012, he published this message on his Twitter, which contained a pumpkin pie for the first time. By the way, this image has only been seen by 3,500 people, and now you are one of them. After that, Jeb confirmed that the pumpkin pie, several people on his Twitter asked him if that cake would be like the normal cake. I mean, in the form of a block, which we can eat it by right-clicking. But Jeb quickly said no, the pumpkin pie will be like a normal food in the form of an item. Unfortunately, Mojang will never add a pumpkin pie as if it were a block, although it would have been great. Number 7. Rewind. Have you ever drawn in Paint, but you make a mistake and you must click the arrow to undo? Or have you ever pressed the Ctrl key C to be able to reverse everything you had done previously? Well, imagine how fabulous it would be in Minecraft. Imagine that you are gambling your survival, but accidentally a creeper explodes your house. But wait, we press Ctrl C and then we have been able to undo the disaster that this creeper had just done. Okay, I'm sorry to tell you that Mojang doesn't like this idea at all. Annoying things like TNT or creepers will no longer make sense in the game. The point is that our player should be careful with this type of things and use his intelligence properly. In addition, the amount of information that our game would have to store will be practically impossible in an infinite game. Number 6. The search engine. In the latest version of Minecraft, they added a recovery compass capable of guiding us until our last death. But why not make an item capable of detecting ancient cities? For example, a cartographer is capable of giving us an exploration map, which will indicate where there are oceanic monuments, or there is even a map which will guide us to indicate where there are mansions. These maps exist because mansions and oceanic monuments are some of the most difficult structures to find. But considering that now the ancient cities are even more difficult, at least it would be nice if the maps of the cartographers will indicate the ancient cities. But the developers don't want this. They want you to spend your time looking for ancient cities. Really, the developers have ancient creations that come to you by chance. You may be surprised to have the chance to find one of these. Certainly makes ancient cities much more mysterious, because just as we could see it in the 1.19 trailer, the players are chasing a chicken, and suddenly, without them looking for it, they found by chance an ancient city. Number 5. Bloody pickaxe. In the year 2019, the developer Jeff released some test versions to be able to change the combat, and one of the most important changes was in some new functions and items. In the test version, we could see how the hoe was one of the fastest tools and with the longest attack distance, so the players could decide between weapons that do more damage or with more range. Unfortunately, these new changes in combat we never could see in the game and is still in development. However, there was a problem, and that is that Although the saga was improved, the pickaxe, the shovel didn't have anything interesting. This made the Minecraft community think that the pickaxe and the shovel could have an interesting ability in combat in the future. For example, imagine the pickaxe could be stabbed into players, or maybe the shovel could knock down. Unfortunately, developer Jeff commented the following on Twitter: "No, overall I think pickaxes and shovels should be more a last resort to get out of a pickle, rather than a combat-oriented tool. They just do a bit of damage, in case you are in danger, and you have no way to defend yourself." Number 4. Living fossils. In this game, we have many living skeletons. The normal skeletons, the skeleton horses, the glacial skeletons, the wither skeletons, even a boss that is made of skulls, which will remind you of a skeleton. But what about the fossils? The fossils that we can find in the game are in theory creatures that have finally turned into skeletons. Can you imagine that we could find huge mega creatures made by living fossil bones? Or at least be able to know the creatures that were these fossils? The thing is that unfortunately we will never see this in Minecraft for a simple reason. They are exaggeratedly huge, bigger than the dragon, and our world of Minecraft is not capable of supporting creatures so big. Like what happened to the giants in Minecraft. Those giants don't behave in the most appropriate way. But maybe if you subscribe and leave your wonderful like, Moyan could watch this video and maybe consider adding fossils. Number 3. Polygons. Minecraft could never add mobs with polygons, like the ones we can see in all video games. Well, I'm going to tell you something the developers told us in the Virtual Creators Summit 2022, a private meeting with the YouTubers and developers of Mojang. Yappa, the creator of textures, said the following: "All Minecraft mobs must be simple and easily to recognize." Even the developer told us that the face of the mobs is very important and that it has to be too simple. Look at these mob icons. They are very easy to understand, but what if we remove large part of their faces? Surely you are still able to recognize all the mobs in Minecraft, and that they only have few pixels. Even the Warden, that is the most recent mob of the game, and that without a doubt is one of the most worked, you can recognize it very easily. It is enough to see its characteristics, mouth and its antennae. This, with any doubt, could not happen with more detailed mobs or with 3D ones. Number 2. Euclideans. You have surely seen on YouTube those mods that make Minecraft have non-Euclidean construction. That is, they appear smaller or larger on the outside, but on the inside it's completely different. Or maybe you've already seen those immersed portals, which seem to be connected between dimensions, but this kind of thing is not allowed by Mojang. They prefer to keep the dimensions completely separate. This makes it easier to add new things, and of course it would avoid a huge amount of bugs. Number 1. Big guys. In the year 2021, the community returned to ask Jeff about the giants, and he replied the following: "Will the giant mob ever get working AI and be able to spawn naturally again in the future updates? Ever is a long time, but probably not. As a players we can have hope, but one of the greatest Minecraft directors said they don't have any plans of that, so we will probably never see these big guys in game." An F in the chat for the giants. Click on the left to see more things of the series we will never see in game. And on the right you have a video suggested by the YouTube algorithm. Remember that you can already order my book here below in the description.